Then I said, then I brought Mercy Chinwo matter up. Mercy Chinwo and
We, my country people, it don't happen again, no, like everywhere it's shook.
then I said, then I brought Mercy Chinwo matter up. Mercy Chinwo and EZE TEE. Then I said that all the videos I make, that they pay me to make them, particularly in the case of Mercy Chinwo and EZE TEE, I said it is an insult to me that they would think that people pay me to make video. That anything I make, any video I make, it is because I want to make them and it is my own opinion to make. Do you understand? And it is my fair comment I make. They say, okay, that I should write it down that I was not paid. I said, obviously I was not paid and nobody can pay me. Do you understand? Now, I now said, let's go back again. I said, you asked me about this Naira. What happened to Okoya children? You did not ask Okoya children. You talked about Okoya children, but you did not do anything to Okoya children. Then I said that the Okoya own, that they called their family, that day they were going to their house to make some arrests, that the boys were not home, and they invited the boys, and the boys came. I said, but you people did not report to the public that the boy came, that everything just died down. They said EFCC cannot come out and be explaining everything. But I said that was a public matter. The public needs to be updated. And a lot of people were thinking the law is for the rich and not for the poor. To make it balanced, you would tell the public. They said EFCC does not work like that until after their investigation. Then I understood. Then one of them now said, but sincerely, you know that they did not mutilate Naira, that they were just shooting skits. I said, oh, wow, they were just shooting skits. So no problem. Skit, I say yes. So from then on, I started using skits as a reason for my prop money. So back to the Mercy Chinwo. They talked about the Mercy Chinwo a little bit, but I knew they were going to come back to it. So they talk about the Mercy Chinwo, the EZE TEE, and I say it was my own fair comment because Mercy Chinwo and I bring the matter come online. So it is my fair comment. It's not my business. I just spoke. So I tried to see if they were paying me to make videos. That didn't work. They said, okay, I should go back up. That was, I went back up, I slept, they brought food for me, you know. They were nice. The officers there, they were professional, they were nice, nothing, we were interacting, you know, talking and, you know, we interacted fine. They brought me back again the next day. Got back again, then they started with my earnings. They said, how do I make money? I told them. They said, do Facebook pay me? I said, yes, that the page is monetized. They said, okay, how much do they pay you? In a month, we did calculation. Say, since I started doing Facebook, about 40-50 million naira has come into my account from Facebook, right? So, explain. I said, oh, 40-50 million don't come. But do you know the irony of it? I said, no, I am in debt. I am owing the person that pays me. Because almost all the money that comes out of that Facebook, I use it to do charity works. I use it to do charity work. And I am owing. And there's proof that I'm owing. Open the phone. The first thing you see when you go to the person that manages my Facebook account, you see that I'm currently owing the person £5,000. That is equivalent to 10 point something million naira. If pounds is 2,000, that means I'm owing him 10 million naira. And this is person that funded my account from Facebook earnings. So basically, I use all. If they even charge the person up tomorrow, he will tell you. Do you understand? Now, my other means of getting money, everything, there's proof. Do you understand? And I say some people dash me money randomly. Like they see me now, just say, VDM, man, just squeeze like $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 sometimes to me. And guess what? Those money goes to charity as well. Surprisingly. Now that day now I know say I'm useless. You see, it was in EFCC, I found out that I was useless. I didn't have anything. Now EFCC, now it make me know say I have been just living my life for people and not for myself. Anyways, we move. They say the YouTube. I say YouTube, they just activated it. When was that? And there have been a lot of bans. So I've not really gotten money from YouTube yet. But to be very honest, I am not a money person. So whatever money that comes out of it, I honestly don't use it for myself. I told them, and I said, there's proof. Go through my accounts, go through everything. You see it. You see how money leaves. And you see, start work, start this. Even without the one I post on media, it is there. It is charity works I use my money to do. Then they say, okay. Then they brought the NGO. They say, how does money come into the NGO? I explained that it's people that contribute money. Do you understand? Now, the craziest part. They are not saying, have you ever transferred money from your NGO to this account? And I say, no. If I have, there's proof. You will see it from the bank statement. Nothing I've left. The money that I've moved out of that NGO so far is about 30 million, 20 million to NATIP. And that 10 million is for the borrow we did in Jos. As a matter of fact, it was about 10.6, but I spent over 600K of my money, which I suppose get it from the NGO, but it is my own contribution, joined with the NGO to spend. So I say, why did I create the NGO? I told them that the reason for creating the NGO was original. The original plan is that, okay, we'll go start up something inside the public school where children go to learn work. A lot of children will start learning how to do handwork so that they can sustain them and take their eyes off fraud, cultism, and the rest so that they can be engaged. Do you understand? But considering the fact that the federal government also want to start doing that in the primary schools, I can't do that as well, right? So we are looking for a place to start up our own, maybe get a land somewhere around Abuja, build something big, so different people around Nigeria can come. If you like, come from outside, they can come and learn. It is free. And also, we have borehole project to do. We included the borehole water project because different communities don't have water. And I just put a number online, and we are currently working on it. But nothing so far left the account. Do you understand? To me, so nothing. So we move again. Then they said, all this money that came from Facebook and social media that I have not been paying tax. Then I said, tax, okay? I say, Facebook in Nigeria, people don't earn from it. Nigerians are not eligible to earn. So all these our accounts, some people, like me now, it was the people that approached me and I gave them. Do you understand? I didn't know until later that they were earning from it. So I gave them. When they started, we started building together and then they were now paying. But the person that collects this money, they collect tax from him. So if he's paying tax there, how am I going to pay tax here again? I don't know if you understand. But they said, no, that I still need to pay tax in Nigerian tax since I made the content in Nigeria. I said, no, I don't know. But if the problem is about me not paying tax, you go gather all the money together. I could pay him once, gather all the tax so I don't evade. I could pay him, that's not a problem. Do you understand? Then they say, okay, we want you to declare your assets. Because when it was time to declare my assets, they brought the asset book. I say at that time, I know how useless I did. Now when they bring assets book, I know say I'm useless. I know say I'm useless. They say movable assets. I put in my FJ Cruiser. 2006 model, which I bought, as at the time, I think I bought it 4.5 million, I'll be 5 million, I'll be 6 million, I've forgotten, but I think it's around 4.5. I wrote it down. How much is it now? I think it is worth 10 or 13 million now. You understand? So I put it there. Then I said, is that all? Now, I said, now, don't say I useless. Is that all? Yes. He comes strike on me, say, wait, though. That's the only car I actually have. You know, every other car I drive, it is because I know somebody that owns a car place, and because of security reasons, sometimes I go back and say, bros, I see so people, they follow me yesterday, and people don't know my car. I beg, make I borrow this one. Sometimes you say, okay, if you use this one, if you use this one, if you use this one, or will you want to buy? I can be collecting money from you small. Do you understand? I say, no, I don't need a car. What do I need a car for when I travel around? So I just explain, I just say, okay, well, let's come back to the story. Now, they now open the other paper. They say immovable assets are no get. They open the other side. Landed documents are no get land. House are no get house. Any other property I don't have. When I say, wait a minute, I actually don't have all these things. So, do you understand? They opened the other side. They now said, okay, if there's anybody's money with me, if I'm helping anybody save money, I say no. If anybody helping me save money, I no get. The EFCC people, they were surprised. They now say, okay, do you have gold, jewelries in the bank, something valuable? I don't have. At this point, they thought I was lying, but they knew they don't do the investigation. Obviously, this boy does not have any of those things, right? They look like What did they go on? Like, the guy gonna say, like, you don't have any gold at all. I say, I don't like gold. I don't have nothing, bro. I don't have nothing. I drive a 2006 FJ Cruiser. But all these things don't matter to me. I started telling, I said, these things don't matter. These are material things. I don't need them for nothing. But it is my own life. People live to acquire all those things. You understand? I want to live, just live a normal life. If I have the opportunity, I create opportunities for everybody. And that's it. It's not for clout. It is not a fake life. It is my real lifestyle. This is who I am. Helping people is who I am. This is who I am. Do you understand? That one pass. They went through, they checked the state. So the only asset I had was the FJ Cruiser. I don't have no land, no landed property, no house, nothing, which was surprising to them. I told them if they ever go and see anything anywhere in my name, they can carry it. Or in the name of any, in short, in the name of anybody at my house, because nobody gets. Now only one land when my mama buy many years ago, where church, all of them gather money they buy for church. And she don't even know, she said she won't go build one thing one time, but she know the money. Anyways, that one passed. So at this point, I knew they don't have anything on me. Do you understand? I knew 100%, say nothing here on me. Now, they now brought my DOM account, my dollar account. They now saw that over $12,000 have entered the account. So they now went back to in time when all those $20, $30, they entered the account. So they now said I should explain. When I saw the names of the people there, I now laughed. And I said, well, I don't talk on before online, and I'll say it. I said, bro, a few years ago, I was a sexual content creator. 2016, I posted normal pictures. Then some magazines from the US reached out through Instagram, and they said they like what I do, that they will pay me $50 per picture. But I felt like they wanted to cheat me. I said no, say I no agree. But that blog now still contacted me and said, oh, that they will post me and we gain more followers. Then from there, maybe I'll get more opportunity, but they like my pictures. But it is strictly for me to get followers to see my craft and people that will worship African skin and African body. I said, oh, no problem. So I did that. I gave them, they posted. When they posted, I got followers then. That time my account name was Black Epiphany then. So from there now, I now posted on Twitter because I opened Twitter 2014. I now posted on Twitter at around that kind 2018, 2019. People were now following. Then 2020 during COVID, that was when everything started. Different women was messaging me, man, I like you very dark, man. I like your body, you know, snap your chest. If I watch it, I'm going to come. You know, I like your strong arms. Different people all over the world. Do you understand? You were asking open OnlyFans who will subscribe, you know. Well, that was how it started. So first person, I sold picture to one woman, a picture of me standing like this. I covered my bulasha and like this. The woman paid. Do you understand? But they now sent it to, it was Naira. I think they gave somebody with Naira. I don't teach her. They paid. So one particular day, they now I now send pictures to one girl. So she now sent money through Western Union. So when I now found out that it wasn't a girl, it was a man. So a lot of those people that disguise as girls were actually men that were gay, where they like my pictures. So that time, if you see my DM, I can do everything for you and anything. Immediately say na babes. I don't say na men. So when I found out, I now increased the money I was charging because it don't happen, it don't happen. Like, what do I care? I'm not gay. You know, now they do the fantasy and they get the money, not to concern me. You know, so I increased the money and they were still paying. Now, why did I stop? One of them now got married. I did all those things will happen. He say he won't marry. He comes still tell me, say, I am in love with you. Now where I say, I beg, don't they go, don't they pass, be careful. There were two actually. The other one not married, this one married. I say, don't they pass, be careful. I can't talk, say, these old scripts that we're playing since, I beg, I am not gay. Do you understand? And that was how, boom, 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 I leave the matter. Do you understand? I just come on my hand. If they contact me, they were contacting me then. I can pay you $5,000, can pay you $3,000. They were increasing my money on it steady. I said, I'm not coming back to this life. I am not gay. I am not interested. I left it. Do you understand? So I explained. When I explained everything. They said, okay. So I gave full details. I gave them, I said, even the contact of these people, you can get it anytime. Call them and ask them. They will tell you. Nobody was being defrauded. it was a I like you, and it was even a contractual or something from the onset. They were the ones who said, I'm going to take care of your life, I'm going to change your life. In short, that was the word of the other one. I'll change your life. Anything you want in this life, I'll give you. Even when I did Dubai safe, you see, they send me money. When I did Dubai, when I leave Nigeria, I go Dubai, person was still sending me some proper money. Do you understand? I want to come and meet you. I said, I beg, I know gay. Say, okay, I'll wait until you at this. I'll wait until you start liking men. I said, I don't like men. Continue the script. Anyways, I gave them that story. You understand? They thought I would be shy. I gave them the story. Gave them the story about my life. I said, I've posted it online anyway, so people know that. So we move. Now, I told them something. There was one part that gave me money. You understand? Even up to recent time, I said, I'm not going to tell them. They asked me, I told them, but I said, I can't tell the public this. It is not illegal. It is very legal. I said, I can't tell the public this because this thing is very dangerous. It works for me sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't work for me. But I can never encourage this because even me, myself, I see it as an addiction that I want to stop. So I can't give this as a story or say I made so amount from this today. But in that act, I be pro. Where they chop, where they were. You understand? If they give me money and they use that money when I get from that thing, they fund a lot of charity what they do. Sometimes I'll come out, I'll give 2 million. People will see me for road, I'll give them 1 million. I'll go do this, I'll send money, give my friends. Now that thing. So I told them, they said, okay, they checked, they saw proof. I said, the last money that came to my account, 6.8 million, I got it there. I said, check it. No be it, I don't hide anything. I am clean, check it. Boom, give them. That one pass. So at the end of the day, EFCC came with, so you say you have some people working with you inside the EFCC. I said, well, psychology is a game. It's a psychological game. So they asked me about Terry Akbala, DJ Tunes, said a lot of things. I shall explain that one to them. You know, there are a lot of things that I've exposed. They say, how did I get those information? I told them, you understand? I told them how I got it. So they found out that, if I say one or two things, no be one or two things. You don't understand? But leave that one aside, right? Now, it now got to Bobrisky. And I brought Bobrisky. Then I said that Bobrisky paid EFCC 15 million to remove money laundering charges. Then I said, it is not me that said, it is Bobrisky that said, not me. I am only a whistleblower that wants to create an awareness on the corruption that might be going on in the prison or the EFCC. So it is your duty to do an investigation on that. Why are you saying I said? So me and the man were talking, and I said, oh God, it seems you are trying to indict me. You understand? For me to say something, it's like you are looking for something on me. And I said, no, that they really want to know. EFCC want to clean the system. That they really want to know. They need my help. I said, the way you are sounding, nobody as if you need my help, but they are governments at the end of the day. I don't trust them. I don't go lie for you. I don't trust them. You understand? In as much as it is possible to say, if we work for ourselves tomorrow, maybe in the future, if we trust ourselves, but now I don't trust them, and I know they also don't trust me. That one is just the truth. Anyways, brought Bobrisky video, they played it, you know, they were asking me questions that I made an allegation against EFCC here, and I must clear it. I said, but in that same video, I also said that I will expect the EFCC to do a deep investigation on the matter. Do you understand? So they said, write it down. And I said, wait a minute. Why are you not asking me of that's your officer when they say, Iman, when I posted it by myself, that he knows Mercy Chinwo's husband. The two of them have done show, the EFCC prosecutor. Why you are not asking me of this guy? You have asked me everything but apart from this guy. Then I said, it's your wish now. If you want to write it, you write it. I said, no, you should ask me. You have been asking me other things. Ask me of this, your own person. They refused to ask me, and I also refused to write. I said, I will not write until the right time. Do you understand? I said, I will not write on that. So they now came, and then I said, and now I made a final accusation, and I said that EFCC, 90% of them are corrupt. That I must prove it now. Now, all of them were looking at me. They were just looking at me like, knowing fully well that they have my phone. I just said, okay, I will prove it if all the EFCC staff will give me their bank statement. They'll bring their BVN. We'll know how much they earn in a month. They will know how much they make and how much they spend. Do you understand? From there, we can know the ones who get car, how long did they buy the car and everything. As soon as I said that, the guy said, well, the EFCC cannot give anybody a bank statement anyways. Let's leave that. Let's move on. Do you understand? Then we moved on. Then that one passed. Then we started talking one-on-one. And from there, okay, this one, that one, that one, this one, that one, that one. You know, spoke. We are all trying to help Nigerians here. They are not happy, obviously, with the way I have been bashing them continuously. And that was the main problem. For me, that's the main problem. And of course, they discovered tax evasion. And as for tax evasion, everybody, if they bring 80% of Nigerians, if you find out, say, they don't pay tax. Do you understand? So they say, pay as you earn. I say, okay, that one don't hold me down, but this is my country. I go pay. So after that, we talk. They said they were going to bring bail condition. They did not give the first day. The second day, they did not give. The third day, that was when they now came and said, oh, they will release me today. So we entered. They said they were going to profile me. Only for them to snap me, my people. Snap me. Bah! She snapped me. I turn. I hear charges. What is the charges? Money laundering, tax evasion, naira mutilation. I tell them, oh, I said, bro, if we're going to get a relationship, I'm going to talk against this money laundering because I didn't launder money. I am not a launderer. I didn't launder no money. Laundering and money where person get from terrorism, drugs, trafficking, human trafficking and everything. Then when you now have those money, you now go and clean it up by telling people that you made it from a legit means. I don't do that. Tax evasion, I feel collect 100%. Say yes, because I did know. Now that I know I'll be paying my tax, remove it. There's no problem. Then in naira mutilation, una go court, go drag on herself. Now, mind you, I kept on telling them, I said, charge me to court. I want to go to court. Let's leave this place. So if you to keep me here, charge me to court. You know? But I don't know why. I think they want to do some form of investigation and all that. So they hold my phone. They held my phone. I thought I was going to collect it. I couldn't. Do you understand? Then when I came out, I found out that. Now, again, another reason why I would think they will not give me my phone. I think they might. EFCC, they're not they be my guys now. Make I know really, everything I'll just put out there. Do you understand? I don't they be my guys. Make I just move watch. Because on Monday now, I'll be going to your office. So it's going to be very awkward and weird considering the fact that I don't come talk with thing happen. You understand? It's going to be very awkward. It will be very awkward. You don't understand? It will be awkward. But we move on. You know, we move on. So this is what happened. So we are going to go back to GT Bank. GT Bank is a simple question, right? We move. Don't play, else you go on and you will learn the hard way.